We need to stop calling women brave for doing the most trivial things. More often than not, women are being told they're brave for doing things that don't warrant being glorified for bravery. You'll notice this a lot in the media, but perhaps in person too. Women being told how brave and heroic they are for driving trucks during the COVID-19 pandemic, for not wearing makeup at home during a pandemic, or for just simply doing things that are of no importance or value. Things that everyone does and aren't considered brave. All this does is implies that generally, the standard is that women aren't strong, competent, intelligent, or able enough to do these basic things, and when women do these basic things, it's somehow amazing, heroic, and brave. Women aren't children, they don't need a clap for doing the most basic of things. It's patronizing. Deciding not to wear makeup isn't brave, standing up for yourself against a much bigger opponent is. In my book, bravery is measured by perseverance in moments where courage is required and the odds are stacked against you. Edit, I just found out what Reddit awards are. So thanks I guess to those that gave them, but also, stop giving them. I just found out that some cost actual money. Don't spend y'all real money dollar on awards for this post, still appreciated though. Telling a woman she is brave for driving a truck makes me think that people believe women don't have the ability or right to drive under normal conditions. Yet I agree, women don't need to be patronized, or protected, or whatever. That removes their agency, which is all they ever fought for. My wife was very brave this morning when she managed to wipe her ass all by herself after shitting. Edit. If you happen to read this, babe, I'm sorry. Is Op a woman? If so, she's very brave to post this. As female I find this annoying. I'm a grown adult, not a child. Please with the patronizing. Not wearing makeup brave is probably the most ridiculous. Might as well call someone brave for breathing. Haha, if someone calls you brave for not wearing makeup, you're ugly. Plain and simple. I'm a lady BTW. People do it in real life? It's one of those things I have only seen on the internet or as a video from TV/whatever else, never in person. I've never heard someone call a woman brave for not wearing makeup unless they were purposely being an asshole. Women being told how brave and heroic they are for driving trucks during the COVID-19 pandemic, for not wearing makeup at home during a pandemic, or for just simply doing things that are of no importance or value. Sorry, is it only women who are called brave for this? I see all truckers, or nurses, or supermarket workers being called brave. Who the hell is calling women brave for not wearing makeup? I agree, but then let's also stop praising men for doing the bare minimum in housework/childcare. I've gotta agree. As a woman it's just so patronizing. Is this really a thing? I watch news a lot and haven't noticed it. I see a lot of posts about heroic grocery store workers or healthcare workers. Feels a little cringy and patronizing, but not gender specific. I agree. It's infantilization. Sometimes people pat others on the back for doing something they could/should have been doing all along. For example, I've seen some media glorifying single dads who learn to braid hair for their daughters. It seems like there is a cohort which envisions genders and their implied skill sets as absolutely segregated. They couldn't help but be impressed by someone stepping out of their pre-drawn circle in the Venn diagram. Hell, my grandma welded Liberty ships together. Where is this happening? In another way it's also kind of a backhanded compliment. It kinda sounds like you're saying most people would say you shouldn't do this, not me though, I'm progressive. Who is being called brave for staying at home not wearing makeup? Just curious. This sub is just men and women bickering about how bad men and women are, over and over again. What about this man is so amazing? He changed his child's diaper/gave bath/fed his child? That's trivial and not even a difficult thing to do. Men get praised for it while women do it every single day and get no gratitude. The male equivalent of this is doing household chores in your own house. Yes, I'm such a good man for washing my own underwear at 32 years old. I have literally not seen anyone online call a woman brave for not wearing makeup, lol. Why is this limited to women? I know this will get buried, but as a woman that participates in mountain sports, which are male-dominated apparently, I occasionally get people that are just so impressed with the mediocre shit that I do. Like just losing their minds about how amazing it is that I can do anything at all, even if I'm not doing it well. It just grinds my gears. Like, I really don't want praise for doing something badly. It makes it feel cheap if I'm then praised if I actually do something well. Like I wonder, did I actually do that well, or are they just praising me for no reason? Brave is going against societal norms because the punishment can be severe. Men tend to be insensitive, so they wouldn't know why it's brave. So is it just this weirdly specific truck thing that's gotten up your ass up, or can you think of a second example? Okay then, we also need to stop telling men how awesome they are when they change one diaper, or take their kids grocery shopping by themselves. I've personally never heard any of this. Where do you live? Honestly, some of the stuff you said I can understand why as a woman, people would consider them brave. But as a human being period, it's not what everyone says it is. You're right, and I agree with you. That's not brave unless you live your life based on the assumption that men are better than women, or that they shouldn't be doing the same things or something. Otherwise you wouldn't think it was brave. The truck driving thing is probably because of the spread of COVID-19. People putting their lives on the line are brave. Someone in risk of COVID-19 is brave. But in all honesty, it's circumstantial. Some women really are out here being brave with a no makeup look, but not everyone is. I think anyone driving one of those big trucks has got to be brave, with no consideration to gender or pandemic. That seems like a tough and nerve-wracking job. I'd like to know why a video of a guy doing anything gets heaps of praise and congratulations, when it's something women do constantly, all the time, to no praise. In fact, if they did post a video, they would be criticized for trying to get compliments or show themselves off. Oh, look at this father that put his daughter's hair in a ponytail or washed a cup, 10K upvotes, and all the awards. Really? And we're having a problem with women uplifting and supporting each other, lol. Unpopular opinion, you ruined your post with the fucking Reddit award speech. Same for men, when they wash a dish or look after the kids. Deciding not to wear makeup isn't brave. I have to disagree, depending on the career or position of the woman. In the past 10 years, we've seen a massive shift in how we treat makeup, from only vapid shallow women use makeup, love yourself for being natural, to feel free to express your creative side with cosmetics. No one can make you feel bad for who you are, and now to the totally bizarre show the world that you care of yourself, and do whatever you can to look like a goddess. Women in professional positions today use makeup. It's just seen as part of dressing up, similar to how men are expected to be clean-shaven. And it's everywhere, to the point where even an objectively attractive lady with natural, good skin still looks like a slob in comparison to someone who had applied foundation to achieve a polished appearance. There was a discussion about this topic on 2X chromosomes just the other day. A woman asked if it was okay for her to arrive at work without makeup. This is after she spent several weeks at home, and realizes that her skin felt better without a bunch of additives sitting on top of it. She loved feeling relaxed and comfortable. Unfortunately, a relaxed and comfortable woman who isn't at peak physical shape is considered slovenly in today's society. Her appearance reflects not only on her, but it also reflects on her workplace, so she is burdened with having to be a representative decoration. It was both surprising and saddening, that she was so uncertain and nervous about what she would be allowed to get away with, or else she felt her job position would be threatened. It's so saddening and stupid that we live in this kind of social atmosphere where there are women who are genuinely scared of going without makeup, and if they'll be punished, or treated differently for daring to use this moment in history, to erase makeup from their routine. Remember, the coronavirus crisis has changed our world in a lot of small ways that can have a large impact on the person who's experiencing it. Maybe this is what we need to dispel the use and notion of makeup as an essential to a professional's routine. Also, All truck drivers right now are brave, as well as postal workers, delivery persons, etc. I don't see where anyone would believe this is a gendered issue, but I believe that male or female, truck drivers deserve to be called brave. Edit, grammar and sentence structure. Also, thank you for the gold, kind person.